Military flight activity aboard the aircraft carrier USS Abraham Lincoln, CVN-72, in the Arabian Sea has once again attracted international attention. Images and reports circulating show several United States Navy fighter jets and support aircraft conducting daylight flight operations from the carrier's deck. Identified aircraft include an F/A-18E Super Hornet, an EA-18G Growler, and an F-35C Lightning II, all members of Carrier Air Wing 9, CVW-9. This activity comes amid heightened security tensions in the Middle East, particularly regarding relations between the United States and Iran. The USS Abraham Lincoln is a Nimitz-class nuclear-powered aircraft carrier that has been in service for decades and is a vital part of the United States naval fleet. It is designed to carry out a variety of missions, from routine patrols and joint training exercises to crisis response operations. Its presence in the Arabian Sea is not unusual, given that the region is a strategic route for global trade and the movement of global energy. However, any aircraft carrier activity in the region almost always attracts widespread attention due to its potential geopolitical implications. Flight operations conducted from the USS Abraham Lincoln reflect the operational readiness standards consistently applied by modern navies. The F/A-18E Super Hornet serves as a multi-role fighter capable of performing a variety of tasks, including air patrol, escort, and defensive readiness. The EA-18G Growler has a specialized role in electronic warfare, detecting and disrupting radar or communication systems that pose a potential risk. Meanwhile, the F-35C Lightning II provides advanced sensor and data integration capabilities, supporting situational awareness in the operational area. These flights were conducted over international waters and followed procedures established by international maritime law and military aviation practice. Under normal conditions, such operations aim to maintain personnel readiness and ensure all systems operate in accordance with safety standards. Routine exercises also serve to maintain coordination between the flight crew, deck crew, and the command center aboard the aircraft carrier. Each takeoff and landing undergoes a rigorous planning process, given the limited space and high risks involved on the carrier deck. The regional security context is an important backdrop for these activities. Relations between the United States and Iran in recent years have been characterized by complex dynamics, including differing political and security interests in the Middle East. However, the presence of aircraft carriers and their flight activities do not automatically indicate an ongoing armed conflict. In many cases, these measures are intended to maintain stability and prevent escalation through a measured and controlled military presence. Reports of drone incidents in the Arabian Sea are also part of the broader security situation. Such incidents are typically handled according to strict rules of engagement and focus on the protection of assets and personnel. Each incident is thoroughly managed to ensure the response remains proportionate and does not further escalate tensions. In practice, communication between parties and transparency of information are crucial to avoid misinterpretation. Technically, aircraft carrier flight operations are among the most complex military activities in the world. Deck crews must work with high precision, direct aircraft movements, ensure personnel safety, and adapt operations to weather and sea conditions. Pilots undergo intensive training to land and take off in conditions far more challenging than those at land bases. Every procedure is designed to minimize risk, recognizing that even a small error can have significant consequences. The EA-18G Growler's role in these operations is often less visible to the public, yet it is crucial. This aircraft is tasked with managing the electromagnetic spectrum, an increasingly important aspect of modern military operations. Its ability to detect and disrupt electronic signals allows the fleet to maintain information and communication security. In the context of routine operations, this function is used to enhance safety and readiness, not as an aggressive measure. The F-35C Lightning II represents a development in military aviation technology focused on systems integration and data. This aircraft is capable of collecting information from various sensors and sharing it in real time with others in the fleet. In daily flight operations, this capability helps improve navigation accuracy and regional monitoring. The presence of the F-35C on board an aircraft carrier also demonstrates the ongoing modernization efforts within the naval force structure. For countries in the Middle East, foreign military activity in the waters surrounding the Arabian Sea is often closely monitored. This region holds strategic importance not only for security, but also for economic reasons. Shipping lanes in the Arabian Sea connect energy producers to global markets. Therefore, regional stability is a shared interest for many countries, both within and outside the region. Media and digital platforms play a significant role in shaping public perception of such events. Photos and videos from the deck of an aircraft carrier can spread quickly and give rise to various interpretations. Without adequate context, these images can potentially be misinterpreted as indications of armed conflict. However, in many cases, what is being seen is routine activity or pre-planned exercises. This is where balanced journalism plays a crucial role in presenting comprehensive information. From an international legal perspective, aircraft carriers operating in international waters have the right to conduct navigation and overflights in accordance with applicable regulations. However, the responsibility to maintain safety and avoid provocation remains an integral part of every operation. Communication and navigation procedures are designed to ensure that military activities do not interfere with civilian navigation or pose a risk to others. The humanitarian aspect of these operations is often overlooked. The thousands of personnel serving aboard the USS Abraham Lincoln adhere to a strict routine, working in shifts and being away from their families for extended periods. For them, daily flight operations are a sign of professionalism and responsibility. Continuous training and high discipline are key to maintaining the safety and effectiveness of these operations. In a global context, the presence of an aircraft carrier in strategic areas like the Arabian Sea is often viewed as part of efforts to maintain maritime security. Disruptions to major shipping lanes can have a wide-ranging impact on the global economy. Therefore, patrols and surveillance are considered preventative measures to ensure the smooth flow of trade. However, a military approach is always accompanied by diplomacy and dialogue between countries. Many analysts emphasize that long-term stability in the Middle East cannot be achieved through military presence alone. The pursuit of friendship, regional cooperation, and trust mechanisms remain the main foundation for reducing tensions. In the relationship between the United States and Iran, multiple channels of communication are still needed to manage differences of interest. Flight operations aboard the USS Abraham Lincoln reflect the complex realities of international security. These activities lie at the intersection of military preparedness, geopolitical interests, and international legal responsibilities. By understanding the broader context, the public can assess these events more proportionately, not as a definitive signal of conflict, but as part of the dynamics of regional security. By presenting neutral, fact-based information, discussions on security issues can proceed more rationally. The visuals of an aircraft carrier deck are certainly eye-catching, but their meaning cannot be separated from the systems, rules, and considerations that accompany them. In an interconnected world, a comprehensive understanding is key to ensuring that any developments in strategic areas like the Arabian Sea are not misinterpreted and remain in proper context.